Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here for March 24th. Let's jump right into our charts and see what happened in these markets today. First up, we got our June live cattle on the board. We did just see a little bounce day here in this live cattle market. Prices are running into some overhead resistance after pushing above those prior day highs. Today's rally going up there towards 235.75, running into some resistance there, and kind of a weak finish here as this market drove lower, finishing the day down there at 234.45, slightly negative on the day here. Exactly what we're expecting to see at this overhead supply zone. Sellers getting aggressive late here, offering some resistance. We still expect to see the mid 230s here hold this market and see some downsides start creeping back into this thing here soon. Look for some offers below today's low at 233.22 to get the ball rolling lower. Still expecting to see a lot of resistance and selling pressure here in the mid 230s. Bulls need to get a close back here above 236.5 to negate that and set us up for some potential upside. But in the meantime, we still got plenty of selling pressure here, and we should see those bears try and take another swing lower. Next up, we got our May feeders on the board. This May contract finally overtook April in terms of volume here, so this will be the new from month going forward. We did see this May contract poke above that prior week's high and our bull pivot there at 351.30 today. However, that weak finish we saw in that live cattle market bled into this feeder market here as well, pushing it back down below that bull pivot, closing at 350.75. Still expecting to see some selling pressure and resistance anywhere here up into the mid 350s. This May contract did see a little bit of relative strength here compared to that live cattle market today, but we still expect to see those bears step into this market and keep this thing driving lower. Look for some resistance in the mid 350s here in the days to come if this market does start to flush back down here below today's low as well at 346.5. That really should get that selling pressure rolling and see this thing pushing back down here towards 340 and into the 330s. Look for some more weakness here in this cattle market in the week to come. Next up, we got our May corn futures on the board. We did just see a nice little balance day here at the bottom end of prior day's range. This market did just spend most of the day here between 459 and 464. We did see this market kind of settling back here late today. A little bit of weakness, but we still are holding above Monday's low and that 20-day average. We expect to see those bulls continue to offer some support down here in the high 450s and at that 20-day average. We should see them try and pick this market back up and take another run up here at these range highs between 465 and 470. Bulls are really trying to build up a case here to take this thing higher. Just still running into a lot of resistance up here. Continuing to see volatility and this market be at the mercy of the news, similar to that crude market. So look for more volatility. This market is still pretty bouncy here at the moment, and we should see that stick around here in the near term. Bulls are going to try and fight back here as these rising averages are coming up into price. Look for them to try and make a run up here back at these prior range highs here as we go into the end of the week. Next up, crude prices balancing out here today, kind of seeing some wide ranges, building up some pressure here towards 92 late today, but then had a pretty weak finish there, getting slammed down into the close, settling back down there just right around 89. Seeing some of that weakness late, but still got a lot of big wide ranges here, lots of accumulation going on, keeping this market held up here on top of that 20-day average. At the moment, we want to see how this market continues to respond in this area. If these bulls are able to keep on reloading here and find that support at this 20 like they should, look for this thing to take another run back up here towards $100. This market is also at the mercy of the news here, so look for continued volatility and look for this thing to be pretty jumpy regarding any sort of news announcements. But here at the moment, looking like those bulls are trying to set up a good case here for an uptrend. But this market's just going to be pretty volatile here and be bouncing around based on what we hear in the news. So in the meantime, look for some more volatile, choppy action. Bulls are going to try and reload, make another run higher, but we'll just have to wait and see how this market responds here at that 20-day average. We'll continue to monitor this here in the days to come. Next up, equity markets kind of balancing out here today. Pretty uneventful here given the recent wide ranges we've been seeing. This market just kind of finishing the day nearly unchanged in the S&P. NASDAQ, similar story. The Dow also kind of seeing a little bit of strength here today, but still just hanging out inside that prior day's range. Not a whole lot of new information here. These indexes still look pretty ugly. Just because we're talking about potential end of that Iran war doesn't mean that that's just going to be the bounce and kick this market back up to those highs. A lot of messy charts out there, a lot of the major mega cap names and big components that make up the big pieces of the puzzle here. Still seeing some sloppy charts and distributions, so not a time to be diving back into this market here right now. Continue to be defensive here in the near term. We should see these markets continue to see some volatility, still seeing some weakness and a lot of messy charts out there. So stay cash heavy here, and we'll see better opportunities in the future. That's all we got for tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow.